Why did Ryan Trahan quit World 3000? My inspiration for starting this journey gone just like that. The reason that I'm on day 181 of this challenge and that I built this world right here where I've played Minecraft 20 minutes every day for the entirety of 2026. I feel as though I might be one of the best people on YouTube to kind of respond to a situation like this. It really is shocking, and I mean, I've been watching his videos, keeping up with his journey while doing my own, and it's been very enjoyable. And I do have to say, I'm very appreciative for him coming up with this idea of playing 20 minutes every day, and it's really changed my life in a lot of ways. But before we get into everything, I do want to say I'm grabbing a melon for every subscriber gained throughout this series. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and you also will have a chance to get on our infamous wall of subscribers with our new entry for today, Groovy D5E. Welcome to the wall of subscribers. You are officially a legend, and if you want to get on that wall, it's pretty simple. Subscribe, of course, and then if you want to boost your chances, make sure to hype the video, like the video, and leave a comment letting me know you did so. But I do want to talk about this situation because for me, like, it's very surprising. And at the same point, he makes a lot of good points in his video where he's talking about it. And I do have to say, like, it's not an easy journey that I've been on. I work a 9-to-5 job. I work every single day. Well, not every single day. Obviously, I have the weekends off, but I'm working, anywhere from 40 to 60 hours a week sometimes. I do photography on the side as well. So it's a lot to get 20 minutes in every day. And he says, like, he's got big plans for his YouTube channel, and understandably so. I mean, he's got millions of subscribers. I can't necessarily relate to the challenge for him, but I do have to say for myself, like, working full-time and doing this challenge, it's not easy by any means. And I've had a few people in the comments take some inspiration from my journey and kind of talk about the same thing. It's not easy to show up every single day and put in 20 minutes every single day. It really hasn't been, and I do have to say, every time I load up this world, I do enjoy it, and I do have a great time, but sometimes it's difficult, Sometimes you have a very busy day, and you got to find a way to squeeze it in, and I think in the end of this entire journey, like, I'll look back on it at day 365 and be like, wow, I can't believe I did that. And I say it every day, like, I can't believe we're on 181 days. I can't believe we've grown so much. We have over 5,000 subscribers gained throughout this series, over 40,000 subscribers total on the channel. It's absolutely insane to look at that and see those kind of numbers and that kind of progress. I have to say that. But then again, like I said, it's not easy showing up every day, and that's just life in general. I mean, life in general, it's not easy to be the best version of yourself every day. It's not easy to stay calm, cool, and collected. It's not easy to put your best face on in certain scenarios. It's difficult sometimes, and 20 minutes every day, it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. Putting in 20 minutes every day it's not a lot. But to do it every day for 365 days and constantly try and improve, mentally, it can be a lot. It can be very challenging. It can, take you out of, a certain mindset here or there that you might have been in. It can drag on for you sometimes, but that doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying this. That doesn't mean that I'm not sticking with this, because as I've said, I mean, I'm here for the long run. I'm here to make this world the best world it can be. And honestly, thinking about it, like, I never really gave this world a name. And I think it's about time that we give this world a name. I think it's about time that we come up with a good name. I mean, Ryan's world was named World 3000. I think for me, it's about time that we name this world. And I think that I gotta think about it for a second, but I think I'm gonna need your help in the comments coming up with a name for this world. And just to give you an idea, this is what we got so far. We're grabbing a melon for every subscriber. We called it the melon series for a little. I don't know if the melon series really makes sense with the challenge that we put in front of ourselves. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I am very open to ideas and very open to hearing everything that you guys all have to say, because as I said, I mean, this journey, it's not easy. It really, it's sometimes it's difficult to load it up every day and come up with an idea for the video that is going to make you guys happy and myself happy. But without you all, I mean, I would not be where I am today in this series and honestly in life in general. So I do have to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed and all of you have enjoyed this series. But getting back into like Ryan's situation and why he quit, I mean, like I said, I don't know what he's got going on. He says he's got big plans for his YouTube channel. Obviously, he's got a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers. So I can't necessarily relate as much to his situation. I don't know what it takes to operate a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers. I have to say that's not my forte. I've never been in that situation. But I do want to say I'm going to decorate this interior right now, and we're going to make this look nice. But I honestly, I don't know. Like, for me, it's like 20 minutes a day, and what I've gotten out of this challenge, like, maybe creating the thumbnails and titles every day, like, maybe we could call it 45 minutes to an hour every day. Sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, you know, uploading some shorts here and there. Sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, like I said. But I've gotten my time's worth out of this challenge. Like, in terms of satisfaction in life, in terms of satisfaction from creating a YouTube channel, from building something from square one and really being proud of it, I have to say I've gotten my time's worth. So, and I'm sure, you know, for him, it's probably very similar. Like, I feel like the community that he built over there, and then inspiring me to do this challenge, inspiring some other people to do this challenge, I'm sure, like, he got his time's worth out of it. So, I don't know. Maybe he travels a lot, you know, he does a lot of other things on the side with his YouTube channel. So he puts in the work, he puts in the time. I have to say that, you know, I'm not saying in any way that it's not justified for him leaving the challenge, but for me to leave this challenge, I could not picture myself leaving this challenge. Like I've said, I'm committed to 365 days. I said it from the start, and I'm sticking to it. I really want to see this journey out to the fullest. And then on top of that, like, I've even considered, some days I consider, like, doing this as a 1,000-day challenge. Not committed to that yet. And I definitely am not saying that this will be a 1,000-day challenge, but I'm not saying the thought hasn't crossed my mind. You know, I've thought about it a lot. Like, what if I turn this into a 1,000-day challenge? Like, I've loved every moment of it so far, so I don't see a reason as to why I wouldn't turn it into a 1,000-day challenge. I don't see a reason as to why not. So that's my thoughts as well. Like, just coming from me and my perspective, like, I might turn this into something bigger than a 365-day challenge. And I have to say, like, this YouTube journey, it's been nothing but enjoyable for me, and I'm not leaving anytime soon, so don't worry about that. But at the same point, just coming from my perspective, somebody else who's been doing the challenge like he's been doing, it is not easy. So I see the comments on his video, and almost all of them are nothing but respectful and understanding and saying thank you for, you know, starting this journey and creating something like this. So I'm not saying he's getting any hate in his comments, but I just want those of you who may not understand the full reasoning to just, you know, like take a look at it from maybe like my perspective as well. It is not easy by any means. It's not easy, but I do have to say every time I load this world up, it's enjoyable. And I don't know if I'm loving this staircase. I feel like there's no room here. So maybe we do something different here. And I think I have an idea of how we can maybe create a little more space in this hallway. But it's going to use our classic block that we've used so much of in the past, and that is trapdoors. So let's throw these down. But I do have to say, it's very sad to see like my inspiration for this challenge leave his own version of the challenge. Like, I don't know. I didn't see it coming. I have to say, like, you know, as difficult as it is, I never saw it coming. I thought he was making it to 365 days. Nothing really showed me that he wouldn't. He missed a few days here or there. I have not missed a day. Not saying that makes me better than him in any way, but I have not missed a day. I'm just saying that. And he did miss a few days, but like I said, he travels a lot. I'm not really traveling as much. It's a well different world that we both live. And I don't think in any sector of life I can compare myself and my life to Ryan Trahan's life. Like, they say comparison is like the thief of joy, and I do have to say I'm enjoying this challenge, and I don't want to make any comparisons here, so we won't do that over here. But I just want to say, like, thank you to Ryan for inspiring me to do this journey, because me myself, like, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. This idea was not in my brain. I took inspiration from him, you know, like I got my inspiration from him. He's the reason that I started this journey, and that's why I want to make a video kind of thanking him. And maybe he sees it. Maybe I don't know. Everybody in the comments go comment on his video and let him know that I'm thanking him, because it really has changed my life. It really has changed my perspective on YouTube as well. You know, I never thought that YouTube would be something that I would be so proud of, and so I guess the right word would be adamant about. And like I said, it's difficult. It really is difficult to see him go. And watching his video, you know, it made me a little sad about, you know, everything that's brought me to this spot in life. And that's that. But let's decorate this interior. Let's continue to build our World 3000. And I won't call it World 3000. That is not a name that I will be using for this challenge, because out of pure respect of his world, and out of pure respect of creating something ourselves, we cannot call this world World 3000. But feel free to leave your ideas in the comments. You guys always have great ideas, and even if I don't take one, I'm sure it'll inspire me to think of something else myself. So let me know. What do you all think? What should we call this world? And I do need some more spruce wood if I'm going to decorate this interior. So let's go ahead and get some more spruce wood. And it should be pretty easy now that we have our mod, where we can just plant a spruce tree, knock it down. And I don't want to plant this anywhere near here, because it's gonna cause some podzol to grow. So maybe we go like, we'll go on over here to the Sahara. We don't like the Sahara. I'm not a fan of this biome, not gonna lie. But of course, there's gonna be some friends joining us. We got mobs everywhere. We got cows, we got everything. And I do want to fill my island with cows, with farms and everything. And we forgot bone meal. Well, it's a good thing there's mobs, right? Let's go take care of some of these guys. When's the last time you saw me go to battle with some mobs? It's been a minute, so let's go to war. And we are not good at PvP by any means. I play with shaders. I play with low FOV. I play on the opposite of PvP settings over here. Not an excuse, by the way. Definitely not an excuse. But we're gonna handle these guys, and we're getting worked. We're getting worked. Oh my, we're gonna die. Okay. Take a breather. Relax a little. Grab some bone meal while we're in the air. Plant this tree. Oh my! There's skeletons everywhere. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I need to collect myself before I go to war. But we are almost out of. We got about 4 minutes left. This is insane. 4 spiders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeletons, 2 zombies. I mean, this is the most mobs I've ever seen in Minecraft. This is insane. I don't think I could handle this. That spruce tree is not worth it. We're going somewhere else. We're not doing this right now. I don't feel like dying. But this is, like I said, this is day 181 of this challenge, and we're not stopping. We are not stopping. Let's decorate. Let's decorate in a different sense. Let's decorate the exterior a little more with some pumpkins. And obviously, we can't forget the melons. How was I going to forget the melons? We need the melons for all of you, because we are grabbing a melon for every subscriber. And that's kind of why I did like the idea of calling this series the Melon Series. So maybe that's what we call it. I don't know. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. We might go with the Melon Series. That could be the final name. And I wanna use that term more, because we just wasted a melon in that composter. But I just feel like I want to create a sense of story here. And I think we could improve on that. I don't think we've created the best story so far. So let's try and create more of a story in these next. How many more days do we got? 184 days. We're 1.5 days from halfway through this challenge. It's absurd. I cannot believe it. But let's plant more melons. I want melons everywhere. I want to load this world up with melons. So let's do that. Let's just make a giant pile of melons over here. And Mango is currently eating my foot. My foot is getting destroyed. Ow. Ow. Alright, Mango, calm down. Mango is my orange cat, if you don't know. And she's also been with us for, I don't know, it's probably been about a month now of this journey. She joined us. She joined us a little late on, but she's not going anywhere. She's adorable and crazy. Definitely crazy. That I won't deny. A lot of orange in her. A lot of orange. My foot is getting torched. Alright, Mango, relax here. This is insane. Alright, we got our spruce wood. We got a little bit under a stack. And let's go head back. And let's work on designing the interior, or at least thinking about it for today. I think we got to get a little bit of a plan going before we just jump right into it. But let's get a plan going. I think down here we're gonna need a cooking area. We're gonna need a nice kitchen. I think the kitchen that's probably a good spot for the kitchen. And maybe we gotta create some walls in here as well. I was thinking that is not too bad of an idea. Like, say we wall this off right here. We have a kitchen, and then maybe, I don't know what this could be. This is an awfully small room. But maybe we can put, like, I don't know, like some drawers back here, kind of like storage or something. Like, this is a small room. I didn't really think that through when I was making this, but this is going to be the entrance. So we're going to need some couches set up. So let's try and plan that out. Let's set up a nice couch here. Or maybe we have like a pedestal there where we can place like the dragon head. Like, this should be like telling the story of how we've got here so far. So we're gonna need like a dragon head, like a melon, maybe a sign saying subscribe. Because why wouldn't you? Why not? I don't see why not. But let's see. If we want a pedestal here, maybe we do something like this. No, I'm not loving that. I think, let's see. I don't know what kind of block I want to use here, but we're gonna have to figure it out. Let's kind of clear out some of this stuff we're not using in our inventory, and we're gonna have to get to it tomorrow because that does mark the end of day 181. But as I said, we're not going anywhere. This challenge is going all the way through. And thank you all for subscribing and joining me on this journey. I really do appreciate it. If you made it this far in the video, comment RIP Ryan. It was a great run for him. And always make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and hype the video. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 182.